Okay, so today we're going to connect Claude Code to Sora 2. Now you might ask, why not just create a Sora 2 video through its own prompt and all that sort of thing? It's pretty basic really. Well, Claude Code has the ability to create videos at scale, and I mean once you connect Claude such that it can create one video, there's nothing stopping you programmatically creating many videos. And there's many reasons why you might want to add video to a Claude Code project, and this connection basically gives us that ability to create video via Claude Code. So so I'm using Visual Studio for this, using the Claude Code extension. We'll just get into that there, and we'll get straight into it. Basically, I'm going to create a connection to Claude Code. Let's have a go. Let's go to a new session. You can see I've done this just before this just to make sure it works. So let's paste in what I used initially. Basically, I just ask, using the new file to Sora 2, which I've already created, create a connection to OpenAI's Sora 2 model. I want a front end where I can type in a video description and it returns a video. So let's try that and see what it has to say about it. Basically, Claude's quite amazing what it can create here. It's already found the project structure. That's good. And we'll just wait for it to basically work out how it's going to do it. Okay, I might just pause this while we do that. Okay, so Claude's had a read of the directories, and of course they are empty. Basically, I haven't bothered to add any Claude skills or anything like that in this case. It's just going to be kind of vanilla using the prompt model itself and figure it out itself. Now, it has asked me here, it wants to write a full stack Node or Express.js backend. I don't think we really need the full catastrophe here. So what I'm going to do is just say, please just create a simple HTML/CSS/JS frontend for this project. No need for Node or Express. Okay, so we'll let that percolate as it says. So as it says, it's going to call the OpenAI directly from the browser, which is fine. That's pretty much what I want in this case. I'll just pause this while it thinks. Okay, so it's finished thinking and it's created a single index.html file, which is exactly what we want. We want it to write that. Let's have a look and see what it's come up with here. Now, okay, so let's have a look. What was built? Let's have a look. Okay, so video description in the text area, resolution and duration, we pick it. Okay, so generate a video. Yeah, that's all fine by the looks of it. Polls every 5 seconds until the job succeeds. Now, that's a really important point because Sora 2 can take 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes to create a video. So, and then it displays a video with the download link. That's fantastic. Okay, so it requires a few things, but let's have a look at the actual file here. Let's have a look. I'll just pause it while we get to that file. Okay, so here's the basic front end. What we need to do now is get an API key from OpenAI. I've got the window open. Obviously, I'll delete this key after I use it. Let's get a new one. New secret key. Call this delete me that. Create a secret key. Just waiting for that to generate. It's a little bit slow today. Here we go. We'll copy that. Go back here. We'll paste it in. Okay, so now what are we going to make a video of? Let's make a video. Tiger running through a lush jungle. Okay, we'll make it fairly short. HD landscape, we'll go, just to save on my tokens, we might go portrait, and we might go 10 seconds. Now there is a problem here. I believe that Sora only accepts 6, 8, 10 and 12 seconds. So just because I think that'll happen, we'll have a problem if we do it at 5 seconds. I'll go 10 seconds. If not, it'll cost a little bit more. Go generate video. Let's see, it's submitting our request. Error failed to fetch. Surprise, surprise, we have an error. Let's copy that and figure out what's going on here with Claude. Okay, we had an error. Failed to fetch, so let's have a look and see what it thinks here. We'll pause this just while it thinks through. Okay, so it looks like Claude's figured out the problem. The problem is that I'm just trying to run it from a file rather than from the local host. So we'll try running it from the local host as it's described here. Just click here, go to source. We run this as live server. Where is it? What is it saying here? The easiest option is the live server. Right click and select open with live server. That's something with live server. Don't think this is going to work. Let me just pause and just check exactly what we need to do. Okay, so we're now in terminal. We're just going to run this via Python. So let's try that. Let's go here. Or it's given us the Claude's been good enough to give us the command here. Control C. There we go. Okay. Try again. Now that looks like it's working. Okay, so we'll just, I won't worry about this. I think we can figure it. If it's not working the second time, then we'll do that. But we'll go to the local host now. Okay, we'll try again. Let's get our Claude key. Sorry, our OpenAI key. Let's go tiger running through a lush jungle. Lush jungle. Again, we'll do it portraits. 10 seconds and go generate video. That looks like it's working. Let's go back to Visual Studio Code, which has Claude Code running in it. Looks like it's working. It's center. Okay, we've got here 404. We've got 404 file to fetch. Okay, we'll just diagnose this one. Okay, so 404 not found does suggest, in fact, that basically the endpoint is actually incorrect, and it has some 2026 documentation here. It's just found, so I'm going to let it do a web search for us. Just pause while it runs that. Okay, so amazingly, it's read through the documentation, found that actually it had some problems, so I'm just going to allow it to make these edits. Let me just let it do that. And we'll make that edit as well. Waiting for it to think its way through it. It's quite amazing. So it's gone off, it's analysed the documentation, it's come back and it's made all these changes. It's quite really... Okay, I'll just pause while it makes all these updates. Okay, updates are done. Whatever. Let's go Control C on the old ones. And we'll just run it again. Just let it think. Looks like it's going to work. Yep, that looks like it's already running. Go back to our server. Let's put in an OpenAI key. Let me just get that again. Copy. Again, maybe we'll go a line in the line on the Serengeti, chasing after an antelope. We'll go portraits, we'll go 10 seconds. Okay, it's submitting that. Let's go back to Visual Studio Code and see if we're getting there. Okay, now here we go. Okay, invalid type for seconds, expected one of 4, 8 or 12, we've got an integer instead. Interesting. Let's copy this. Looks like it's got the wrong type it's sending. So we'll just go back to Claude or Visual Studio Code and just tell it that it needs to fix it up. This error occurred. This is a pretty common programming error because of course Claude actually generates code. So under the hood it's building code, and this is a pretty basic code error. Let's just fix this up. Okay, that looks better. Just wait for it to finish off that. It's interesting, it requires a string, but anyway, that is what it is. We'll let it do that. And we'll try again. Okay. Let's just Control C on our server and we'll run it again. We'll refresh this, copy that key again, refresh. Yep, okay, so that looks a bit better. Looks like the open key perpetuated, so that's okay. We'll go online, chasing an antelope. Might be a moment. On the Serengeti Plains. We'll go portrait, sorry. Okay, that's interesting. I was suspected that might be a problem. Basically what it's saying is the resolution we've submitted here is not suitable. In fact, it looks like we've got HD portrait. We've got the right one just there, so I might try that rather than actually going back and getting Claude to fix it up. Really cool that we're getting a response anyway. Okay, so it's execute a video. I'll pause that while it generates. Okay, so we've had a success here. Basically, after about 60 seconds, it's downloaded the video and we can actually play it in the viewport. It's obviously AI, and you'll see why as soon as we play it. Now, I'm not sure if the sounds will come through, but there actually is sound of sort of the thumping of hooves in this as well. But you'll get a laugh out of this anyway. I'll run this. It's a comparable line anyway. That is what it is. You've got the option to download it here. Claude's programmed that in. Anyway, we'll go back to Visual Studio Code. In fact, there's nothing more we really need to do. I'll just turn off the server. So we'll go Control C. Run Control C and server. Control C. There we go. Because that's switched it off. Anyway, that is what it is. It's basically we've connected Claude Code to Sora 2 in this instance. We could have used VO or any of the other programs, but anyway, it seems to be working well. Thank you very much.